There's a great TV show, Rick Steves. I saw him do a show on Iran. And I thought, why would he want to go there? And he kept talking about the people. He said, you'll never meet a country with more friendly people. And that has just always sat with me. So Josh and I decided to go to Iran. And it is so true.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have 4 questions. And you can be as detailed or as vague as you would like. Imagine your favorite moment from the trip. What color best describes that moment?
My best moment in Iran was in Shiraz. Thankfully, to our one guy on the tour, his name is Gary, and he just kept badgering the tour guide, we have to go to the Pink Mosque. And I will never forget walking in there. So, a color, it was a multitude because it was stained glass.
Yeah.
So you think pink, but you walk in, I mean, the blues and the yellows and the greens, and I got to sit on the Persian carpets with the color radiating on my face, and that's when he took a picture, and I'm just like, oh. I was like, I can't believe what's all in Iran. There are many other great moments, but that was one that took my breath away.
Question 2. The scariest or most unstable or unbalanced you were during your time abroad? Describe this.
There was many moments, but I would say the biggest one, and that's interesting because it comes to this ring. I went off on my own because I just needed some alone time. This was in Isfahan. They say it's the most beautiful town in Iran. No water in the river, which I think is really sad. But anyway, I went. It was evening, so the bridge was lit up. And I'm sitting there and I'm reading underneath a lamppost, and I could smell oranges, and 2 women that were sitting beside me were eating oranges. And then we started up a conversation, and they couldn't speak English very well, and of course I can't speak Farsi.
Why not?
Salam, that's all I can say.
Hurry up with that.
I know, hurry up. I'm working on it. So then the next thing, they're offering me almonds, and then they're offering me books. Then the one offers me a credit card holder, leather, that she had made. Again, this is all trying to sort of figure out what they're saying, so this is what I've got in my head. This wasn't really an uncomfortable feeling, but it is, because who is so generous like this?
Yeah.
There's strangers sitting beside you. And I don't know if they were trying to always outdo one another. Then the one had to give me a picture of her when she was a young girl, which was really beautiful to see because they were totally covered. So you have to always wear your scarf. But this one, she had
nothing at all.
Nothing at all. And a beautiful rhinestone-y dress. You know, they're like, take that.
And they gave you the photo to keep.
Yes. All I had was like crocheting my little hearts, or my crochet poppies or whatever. So I gave them each a crochet heart. We started talking and, you know, mentioned that I'm divorced, and she was also saying, you know, broken. And she takes her ring off, and she takes my hand, and she puts it actually on my hand.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
And I was like, wow. And she's like, and I'm like, I'm not really a diamond kind of girl. You can't be giving this to me. Because she was actually, when she took it off her hand first, she went to throw it in the invisible water. They just got up and walked away. I walked back to my hotel and I wept the whole way.
Another excellent answer. Tell me about the people and culture.
Overwhelmed with their generosity and their curiosity and their willing to help and share. They're good people, and I think 95% of the people on this planet are good. So for instance, we met these 2 young girls our first day in Tehran.
Yeah. And
we were ordering kebabs or something at a little food stand, and they're like, sit. And no, it's okay. And they would not take no for an answer. You have to sit. You're kind of hurting our feelings, and you know, call us when you get back after your tour. So we toured for 2 weeks, and we called her. She meets us at this park, kind of where we had said goodbye. And she brings like 25 friends along. And we all played volleyball. Yeah, no, incredibly generous. Culture, unique, unexpected, because I did no research before I went. Definitely the people were the highlight of the whole trip, and also the architecture.
What is the last thing you remember seeing in Iran? Like before you got into the airport world and were taken back to North America?
That's a great question. Well, it's 4 in the morning driving along that highway, main highway from the downtown to the airport, and you drive by Khomeini's resting place, and it's all lit up. It's still in the process of being built. Khomeini was the last spiritual leader of Iran.
What did the highway look like?
Actually, that's a great question. They like to drive
On the lines?
on the lines. And then people are honking because they want to get by you or you want to get by them.
There's probably a metaphor hiding in there somewhere. Those were all the questions that I had. I just love your stories. I love hearing about your travel stories.
Well, thank you. And as they say in Iran, Koda Hafez, which means goodbye.
See ya.
And it was perfect timing. You looked at the camera as I looked at you.
Oh, really? Perfect.